So we've entered a new era. The way people consume, the way people buy, and the way people watch has completely transformed. We're entering what I like to call the new attention economy. And there's 15, 17, and 20-year-olds who are taking complete advantage of this and making as much as doctors make in an entire year within a single month. So how do you take part in this? I did, and I've been able to make a business that makes me $78,000 month after month. So the question is, what business do I exactly do? I call it the content agency. And the best part is, you don't need any skills to get started. And you can get payments like this every single day. But fair warning, you may not get the same results if you don't have the proper roadmap and the proper guidance. But what I can guarantee is that you're about to see results of some people who have taken action and done the same exact business model and changed their entire lives. Like Mustafa, who went from making a couple $100s a month to making over $15,000 a month with his content agency by only selling thumbnails. Or Kam, who was able to add $4,000 to his MRR within the first week of starting. Or Mozam, who went from getting 0 replies with his cold DMs to landing his first high-ticket client from sending a couple optimized DMs and building an agency that is flourishing now. So in case you don't know who I am, my name is Omar Shafiq and I run Creator Hive, a content agency that does $78,000 a month and works with some of the biggest names in the industry. And if you're looking to start a business that allows you to escape that 9-to-5 of yours and escape the rat race without having to sell hundreds of products or invest thousands of dollars into capital, you're in the right place. I'm going to break down the exact systems I've used in order to grow my content agency and scale it to $78,000 a month, and also help many others scale their content agencies tens of thousands of dollars each month, all within the next 20 minutes. And to be honest, if you don't have 20 minutes to watch this full video, this might not be the business for you, nor is making money. And if you watch till the end, I'll give you an exact plug-and-play step-by-step tutorial on how to do step number 3, as that's where most content agencies lack and what causes most agency owners to fail. And I'll have live examples on how we do this step so that you can get results with it. So without talking any further, let's hop onto my screen and I'll break it down step by step. So we have 5 steps that are needed in order to build a successful content agency: offer, systems, acquisition, team, and automations. So let's get into it. Offer. Originally, I started with a normal editing agency with no actual offer, just getting per project jobs from Discord. As you can see, this was one of my first clients that I ever landed. His name was Buck and he only paid me $250 a video. But the thing is, it was a start and it showed me what I was doing was actually something that I could grow into a proper business. Right? The first thing I did was immediately hire an editor to do the work, as I don't know the basics of editing. So I handed that off and put my efforts into strategy, marketing, and client acquisition. As time went on, I started getting more and more clients, even with a bad offer, and I was able to hit my first 10K month within 2 months of starting. As I scaled, we landed our highest paying client who paid us $10,000 per month. Here's just a screenshot of that, interaction that we had. This was because at this time, I had made an offer to help my clients get a certain number of sales calls every single month without having to spend hundreds of hours recording content. This has helped me get to $78,000 a month with my agency, and as I scaled, I added a full social media package into my agency. This helped me scale to $78,000 a month, and as I scaled, I added a full social media package into my agency, because once I had the right systems down, I could actually add other things into my offer, and that makes up about 70% of our revenue now. The people I attract now are people who are in it for the long run and want to make more money with their social media, rather than people coming for edits which are easily replaceable and can't be scaled. Right, now let's get into step number 2, which is, outreach and getting clients, client acquisition. I like to call this multi-channel client acquisition, right? So let's get into the first channel, which is cold outbound. I started with cold outbound as I had little to no social presence at the time, so relying on the inbounds would be slaughter and would make my agency fail from day one. And still to this day, I still do outreach. These are my first ever outreach messages that I had sent, and they worked, right? They landed me clients left and right, but we've improved them quite a lot. And these are some improved messages that we have done, right? And they land us clients every single day. And this guy absolutely hates outreach from people. If you've outreached to him, you know how he is. But as you can see, we landed him and he absolutely loves our work, right? We do mass DMs. The thing is, everyone on the internet is telling you to do hyper personalized DMs, but I'm totally against that. We do mass DMs. And hold on, before you click off, we do it in a way where it seems personalized, and this helps us get replies like this, where prospects say they love our outreach. As you can see here, amazing, just booked a call, mate, fantastic page, very interested. Right here too, this guy loved my outreach, and he said, nice outreach, bro. That means they really do like this and they can't tell it's a mass DM. And I follow up with my prospects religiously. So for every 100 people you DM, you'll sign 1 to 3 clients if you're doing it correctly. This will work, and it allows us to book 2 to 3 meetings every single day. Here's just a screenshot of some of the meetings that we booked within the last couple of weeks. Our calendars are flooded and we have multiple sales reps doing it. The thing is, outbound can only take you so far, and that's where the second channel of client acquisition comes into. As I was doing cold outreach, I started building my personal brand on Instagram and Twitter. I knew this would be a lot longer of a process, but I knew in the long run it would pay off because it would help me build authority and help me being seen as an expert. On Instagram, I started posting 1 reel a day and engaging and following with my ICP's content so that they would follow back and I could help build a good reputation in the market. On Twitter, I started posting 2 tweets a day, 1 to 2 auto DMs a week, and threads on my journey. As I did this, I optimized my profile so that people knew I wasn't just another bot or another content agency owner. They knew my exact offer, they knew the outcome, and not only did this help me with my inbounds, but it drastically improved my conversions from my outbound campaigns. As I did this, I optimized my profile so people knew I wasn't just another bot or content agency owner. They knew my exact offer and they knew the outcome I could get them. This helped me drastically increase my inbounds, but I also made sure that my outreach was actually effective and could get me the results that I wanted. And another thing I did was document my entire journey on Instagram from day one of starting my content agency. Not only did this help me build authority in the market and show people what I was doing, this established a lot of credibility in the market and also gave people a reason to follow me to stay up to date with that journey. I've been able to grow to 2.8 thousand followers on Instagram and over 1.5K on Twitter, and it has helped me land some of the biggest clients in the market, such as Ty Lopez and many others. Now the thing is, I'm a good guy, but I know outreach is where most people struggle and fail. So I've linked a plug and play step-by-step tutorial in the description that goes over some live examples of me doing it so you can copy paste them, and just enter the password you see on screen to get access to it now. Now let's get into the next part, which is systems and fulfillment. Because look, if you do the steps I've outlined in this video properly, you'll be flooded with clients and have so much work that without systems, your business will crumble. So pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. First things first, as soon as I got my first ever client, I hired a part-time editor, as to be honest, editing is the most time-consuming task and one you as a CEO shouldn't be doing. You need to get out of it ASAP in order to scale. The second system you need is a CRM. We use ClickUp to help manage things, because if you don't know how to manage things, your agency is going to keep on crumbling, especially when you get to scale and have many videos going on. Then you need one central client communication platform. Don't be the CEO that is talking to clients everywhere from Instagram, Discord, Twitter, LinkedIn. Don't be that guy. Have it all on one central platform so it's easy for you to manage everything, but also easy for your clients to see what you're building. And this is the main reason that I've seen so many big guys in the industry fail, because they have too many communication platforms. So stick to one. Once you hit 2 to 3 clients, you need to hire a project manager who will assign and delegate the tasks to the team and make sure that the work is done effectively, because you want as much time on your hands in order to make sure you have time to focus on bringing in new clients and building a proper business. And the thing is, every editor that you have should be managing 2 to 3 clients depending on the quality of the work. So be sure to hire in advance or build a lead list of editors so you don't lose clients because you don't have a team to back up the work that you have to do for them. We have a lead list of editors so that if a client does come in and we don't have somebody, we can always go refer to that lead list and hire from there. As we've scaled, I've delegated most of the tasks and I'm basically out of almost everything besides the marketing and sales, but I'm still heavily involved in the agency and my clients love that. They're always being like, Omar is always on it, and if you ask any of my clients, they're like, Omar can always reply and we'll be there if we ever need something. But I've removed myself from fulfillment by 70%, as that was the most time-consuming part that I saw, and I delegated that ASAP so that I could focus on what I'm best at, which is client acquisition. As we've grown now, I'm heavily focused on team, because after the initial 50K mark, your team is everything. If you want to scale to multi-6 figures a month, it's impossible to do it alone, and that's where team comes into play. And a lot of people don't teach you this, but I will. Your team is everything after you get to the initial $50,000 mark and you're trying to get to multiple 6 figures a month. Right? From building great company culture to hiring A players, you have to know how to build a team that's gonna be in it with you for the long run and will support the growth that you will have. Because if you don't have support, your whole building will collapse and you're gonna have to start all over from scratch. The next thing is automation. As you scale, you have to learn how to automate and create an agency that runs on autopilot. And we've done that. Last week, I was in the mountains where there was zero Wi-Fi and my agency ran perfectly without me. I came home to happy clients, everything fulfilled and no client issues, and also our business growing by $7,000 in MRR. That's because I've implemented proper systems and SOPs that allow us to run like clockwork. From people to automations, everything has a role, and that allows us to have a well-oiled machine. And those are the exact ways that I've been able to scale my agency to $78,000 a month. So look, you can either take the pain of having to do it yourself and failing and then getting back up and failing again, trying your best to succeed. Or you can have me help you do it one-to-one, guiding you on the exact path that you need. And look, if you want to get coached by me one-to-one, get an exact tailored plan that's custom fit for your needs, and have weekly coaching calls with me, hit the first link in the description to book a call to see if you're qualified for the program. And here's exactly what you're going to be getting inside Creator Accelerator. You're going to have a one-to-one onboarding call with me to craft your custom roadmap for the next 90 days on exactly what steps are needed to take you from zero to hero. I'll cover the exact steps, how long each step is going to take, and the exact systems you need in order to get there, and everything else within that process. You're also going to be having group calls with other killers in the agency space, and one-to-one calls with me every single week. And the thing is, you'll be getting access to the exact blueprint I've used to scale from zero to $78,000 a month, revealing exactly how I did it and what I did, along with my copy-paste systems that allow me to manage 20 plus clients and manage 15 plus employees. You'll also be getting access to the exact outreach scripts that I currently use to book clients and close high ticket clients every single week. So if that's something that you're interested in, book a call using the first link. And the thing is, this program is not for everyone. It's only for the select few, and this program is not free. Don't book a call unless you're ready to invest in yourself and in your future self to take your agency to new heights. And as always, I'm rooting for you, I'm praying for you, and I'll see you inside Creator Accelerator.